Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Titan, AKT, if you're following us on social media. In this video, I'm going to be going over my thoughts heading into tomorrow, September 29th. But before I get into that, like, subscribe, comment your thoughts below. Let's get straight into it, all right? So, at the beginning of the week, the first video I put out this week, I said that call me crazy, but I am bullish this week, all right? So yesterday was kind of a throw off point. We got a lot of bearish movement yesterday, but today we definitely made up for it. So I wasn't wrong, just a bit early, okay? So the move that we got was all the way up to around 372, okay, 372.3. I had a target of 373. Well, between 370, 373 and 375 was my main target this week, and I think we still can get there. I think we still can see that happen. All right, yesterday I said the bull flag is still in play. We are still within that bull flag, and I still think it is in play. Okay, now if we pay attention to the SPY chart on the hourly, we got a chop zone here at around 375, 376 range. Okay, but I'm going to keep it humble and say my target is 374.5. all right, 374.5. So the intended move that we could see tomorrow is one of these, where we bounce off supply, and then we continue up and potentially go in this range. We either consolidate, we go higher, or we break back down, trapping bulls because we broke out of this flag, or we just go higher. Okay, so 380 isn't too much to ask for on the SPY. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 380 heading into tomorrow. Now, I am aware that we do have GDP. We have GDP at 8 o'clock. Well, not 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning. We also have jobless claims at 8:30 in the morning. So a lot going on, but the main thing you want to pay attention to is GDP. Okay, GDP is the main thing that you want to pay attention to. Now, as far as my thoughts on the GDP, I believe it's already priced in. Okay, I can be completely wrong, but numbers have a habit of just being leaked in the market, and I believe it was already priced in. Now, I don't believe that GDP is going to have a huge effect on the market, okay? Unless the numbers are completely, just absolutely terrible, I just don't see it being that bad, okay? So that's just my thoughts on it. I could be completely wrong. I think most of it was priced in, and I think that happened yesterday. Okay, not only that, but the move into close, it just seemed too obvious for bears to jump in on, and I wouldn't be surprised that bears got trapped, or will get trapped heading into tomorrow. I could be wrong on that part too, but what am I expecting tomorrow is a potential bounce off of that 368 level, and then we continue higher. Okay, if we lose 368, and the reason why I say 368 is because we defended that a lot today. Okay, it was bears did not want to, this whole area was bears just not wanting to give up 368. Okay, they just didn't want to give it up. I mean, not bears, bulls did not want to give up 368. Okay, they didn't want to give it up, so I'm counting that as our major support back to the downside. If we give up 368, then obviously we're going to head to 365, our psych level, and then if we give up 365, we are going to have to be keeping a close eye on 363. Okay, keep a good eye on 363, because if we break 363, because we've also been defending that level very well, I think we're going to just completely dive and tank way past 360. Okay, could be wrong. That's my thoughts on it, but that's what I'm expecting if we continue back down to the downside. All right, overall, guys, keep in mind that we are still in a bear market. Okay, we are not exactly in a bull market, so any bullish movement, just be cautious about. I'm definitely going to be cautious heading into the rest of this week, or any type of bullish momentum this week. Okay, at most I do see a target of 380 this week. At minimum, I'm looking at 375, 374.5 range. Okay, those are my levels heading into tomorrow. Another reason why I think we have more upside heading into tomorrow is the Nasdaq. In my last video, or my last couple of videos, I said we want the Nasdaq to stay above 11,500. We got that heading into the close. Nasdaq broke above 11,500, and if we zoom out, as you guys can see, we have plenty more room. Okay, now after hours I don't take into account right now. That just doesn't mean anything to me because there's no volume in after hours, but we have plenty of more room here. Okay, we have more room to the upside on the Nasdaq, and after 11,500, what did I say last video? I said 11,700 is our next target. So what you want to look for, all right, and I've explained this in the Discord as well. You want SPY to stay above 370. Okay, if it doesn't stay above 370, watch how it reacts to that 368 level. You want the Nasdaq to be above 11,500, and if you want to if you're one of the traders that looks at the Dow Jones, because I look at the Dow Jones to make decisions as well, you want the Dow Jones above 29,600. Excuse all the drawings here. All right, 29,600. If you are bearish, or if you want to be bearish, or you just are going with the flow, all right, you want the SPY to see if the SPY breaks below 368. All right, 368, and then you want the Nasdaq, which is currently at right now, to stay below 11,500, and you want the Dow Jones to be below, where's the Dow Jones? You want the Dow Jones to be below 29,500. That is what you want to see happen heading into tomorrow. If you are bearish, or if you're holding bearish positions, or if you're just a bear in general, all right, or you're just going with the flow, either way, all right. So those are the levels both to the upside and the levels both to the downside. All right, so how do you take these levels into account when you're trading? If you're trading tech stocks, okay, big tech, whether it's Apple, Tesla, whatever the case may be, you want the SPY to be above 370. At least that's what I will want. And then you want the Nasdaq to be above 11,500. You want these things to happen simultaneously when you're trading tech stock. All right, that's how I trade. Do what you want with that information. Trade how you feel. Not financial advice. That's just how I trade, and it's how I go about things. And hopefully that helps newer traders, okay, when they're trading tech stock and growth stock. All right. Same thing with the Dow Jones. All right. Same thing. All right. You want the Dow Jones to stay above 29,600, right along with the SPY being above 370. Okay, if you're trading stocks that fall under the Dow Jones, such as IA Roblox and all that fun stuff, McDonald's, Walmart, stocks like that, growth stocks, things like that. All right, those are the levels that you want to look for. Those are the levels you want to stay, or you want to see happen when you are trading. Okay, otherwise, that's really all I have, guys. Just keep in mind that GDP is tomorrow. Pay attention to those numbers. If it is really bad, we could see lower lows. All right, my opinion, I don't think it's going to have that much of an effect on the market if we even get a little bit lower than expected. All right, I think a lot of the bad news has been priced in so far, but overall we are still in a bear market, so please be cautious. Okay, so far this week has been nothing but a scalper's market. Everybody that's been scalping, even myself, scalping has just been winning. Okay, so better safe than sorry. I recommend scalping, day trading. I definitely don't recommend swing trading. I've said this to the group as well. Be cautious, be safe. Hopefully you guys make something. Hopefully this video makes sense. Keep those levels in mind, and until tomorrow, I will see you in the next video. Peace.